Hello everyone, Grub here. This is the continuation of the video that I posted about 5 days ago at the time of recording this. I'll put it as unlisted now, but if you want to check it out, you can see the link in the description. Anyway, to sum it up, the majority of the Mechasalt community now is moving to Insignia. This is a positive change, and I'm not going to fight it, but the problem is Insignia is only compatible at the moment with Zemu, and Zemu runs terribly on my system, to the point that I basically cannot play Mechasalt online anymore, at least for the moment. I'm not giving up hope that eventually there's going to be an update or something that fixes it, but for the moment I'm not going to have any new online matches to post like I have been for however long now. So I asked people what they wanted to see, what they would like to continue to upload in the interim, and the response was overwhelmingly positive. And looking back through my videos, I'm surprised at how positive the reception has been to things like Grinder and the Halo stuff. So what am I actually doing? Well, you'll continue to see mostly Grinder matches, campaign playthroughs for Mechasalt. I'll be doing more with the rebalance patch and stuff like that. But you'll continue to see Mechasalt stuff, don't worry. It just won't be any online stuff. I'm also continuing to work on my super long play, as I've kind of dubbed it at the moment. It's not really a secret if you're in the Discord, but for those unaware, I'm making what I call the super long play project for Mechasalt, where basically I'm playing through every campaign mission with every mech that's available for the mission. Then I'm going back and I'm playing that through with Rebalance, then Infernal and every other configuration. Then I'm playing Grinder, every mech on every map, again with both Vanilla and Grinder and Rebalance and Grinder Enhanced. So it's a long, it's going to be a series of 12-hour videos and stuff. That what the point of this monstrosity is, I'm not even sure, other than just I can do it. I guess if anyone needs B-roll of specific mechs on specific maps or whatever, that can be a motivation. But overall, it's just to say, like, hey, I did this and it was fun. So, but that'll be posted eventually. Don't hold your breath for it. But I'll continue working on that. I'll post whatever matches are interesting that come out of that. I should also mention Mech 2. Unfortunately, I don't really have a means to record Mechasalt 2 right now. I don't really have a good way to hook up my Xbox anymore, and or a good space to hook up my Xbox anymore. And I don't have a capture card anyway, and Mechasalt 2 does not work on emulators. I guess if there was a will and a way that I could make a way to do that, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Mechasalt 2 campaign. If I enjoyed the campaign and viewed it as highly as I do Mechasalt 1, maybe, but not really. So I'll just leave the other people to play Mechasalt 2 campaign playthroughs. So what else am I doing other than Mechasalt? Well, I have some Halo stuff planned. Tomorrow, from your perspective of seeing this video, I'm going to be releasing the last two parts of Halo Combat Revolved. I had to re-record those because the original files were corrupted. Darn it. But anyway, gotta work with what I have. So I'll be posting those. That'll be the conclusion of that. I also have some other things that I'm planning on doing, so I'm not done with Halo CE mods quite yet. On the short list are the Flood Virulence, SPV3, Project Takedown. I may do Reach at some point, but those are the main ones. I also, the second playthrough that I mentioned on the first video, I said that I had 2 campaign playthroughs complete that I was going to post. The first one of those was the Halo Combat Revolved playthrough. The second one was Crimson Skies, but I realized only after I had recorded that my microphone was having difficulties for basically the entirety of the Erixo level. So that campaign was pretty much a bust, or that playthrough was pretty much a bust. It's not like Okay, for those unfamiliar with Crimson Skies, it's a linear game. It's not like there's a level select screen where you can just go back and play through a mission that you already played through. It's you have to play through the campaign in order. And it's not like you can just forget about like a good quarter of the story. So I'll have to redo that. It's not like I have a problem with that. I really enjoy that game, so I wouldn't mind playing through it again. But that'll be put on hold for a little bit. And there's a couple of other games as well that I want to see if they work on Zemu and see if I can replay those as well. The Simpsons Hit and Run being the first one, and the main one at this point. I tried to get the PC version running, but for some reason the mod launcher that you're supposed to use to launch the ISO doesn't work on my system. So those are the main plans in the near-term future. The one big non-starter that it's really too bad for me, Flight Simulator. That's been my true game for all my life, basically, and and I would love to do some flight sim stuff, but unfortunately my computer is just not strong enough to run Flight Simulator and record videos at the same time, at least not without dramatically lowering settings. My computer's no slouch, but Flight Sim really kicks the crap out of your computer. So there's no immediate plans for that, although I would really want to. And that's it. I can't really think of anything else updated. Thanks for those who commented and offered words of encouragement on this transition. I hope to go back to Mech-Salt online matches eventually, but at least in the interim, I'll be doing what I just said I was going to be doing. A bit of a rambly video, but that's it for now. See you guys later.